Number of near-death experiences that I've had in my life thus far at age 21. 3. Yup, that's right. 3 is a lot too. And each one, I really did almost die. But to start it off, I was born in Leominster, Mass. 01453 for those of you that are from this area. I grew up in Lancaster, small little farm town with only about 5,000 residents. I went to a regional high school in Bolton with 3 other towns, Bolton and Stowe, plus Lancaster, obviously. I graduated from Neshoba in 2010, and I progressed on to my first year of college in Colchester, Vermont at St. Michael's College. Yep, there's a little sweatshirt I have from over there. But I only went to St. Michael's College for 1 year because I realized that after that first year, it was really uneconomical and unwise of me for me to pay $30,000 each semester just to go to school. I was awarded a $20,000 scholarship because of I had good grades in high school, but that still doesn't cover a $30,000 plus interest. Is absurd to pay that. So I went to school for 1 year. I snowboarded all the time. Still rock my attire in Fitchburg, even though not too many people are mountain kids, but I'm a mountain kid, so for those of you who like snowboarding, whoop whoop, yeah buddy. But I snowboarded. I got really into eco-friendly and green, environmentally friendly sustainability and ways to better our environment by recycling and doing all sorts of things. I was part of Green Up. That was the club in Vermont. That's what we recycled. We went around Burlington. We helped promote green energy with wind turbines and with solar panels and things of that sort. But while I was in Vermont, I realized that I really have a knack and an interest for economics, and from there I brought economics back with me, put it in my soul, and began that as my major at Fitchburg State. So starting in the summer of 2011, 2 years later, I'm still in summer classes. Dang. I'm still taking summer classes, and I'm still at Fitchburg State, but I only have 1 more year left. And this year I'm planning an internship abroad in the spring semester, so I'm very excited about that. But I am working on finishing my economics degree, and hopefully after that I can move on and work for a financial firm in Boston or Hartford at any type of financial institution that will give me an entry-level position as an economist entry-level position, where from there I can work my way up the ladder, and hopefully within the first 5 or 10 years I can earn solid profit and put some of that in the bank, save up, and then open an Applebee's like chain in South America. I would really like to go to Uruguay. That's where my girlfriend was born, and we have this little thing where we dream about going back to Montevideo to open up a small diner. She says that there aren't very many or any breakfast like places down there that serve eggs and toast and omelets, French toast, pancakes, all that stuff. So I would really like to open up the Daily Bagel. For those of you who are from Leominster, it's a pretty good bagel place right on Water Street. It's still Leominster, so it's not called Water Street. I'm blanking on the name right now, and I've just made 3 of these videos, so this is even more embarrassing. But regardless, it is awesome, and it's right next to Dippin' Donuts at the gas station on Water Street. So right past iParty on the way to Fitchburg State. If any of you haven't been there, you definitely need to go. They have about 10 different flavors of ice cream. But getting back to the opener and ways that I've almost died. First, when I was 4, I was walking on a pier and I fell off the side into the water, and it was quiet and subtle. No one really noticed me slip off the side, which is shocking for those who were around me. But either way, my dad noticed after about 15 seconds and was like, "Where is he? Where is he?" I couldn't swim at age 4. He jumped in, got me out. If he had noticed any later, I probably wouldn't have made it. Second, I watched a deer hit a woman's car and smash into the front windshield on 495 when I was in 7th grade. And that was one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen, because I actually watched the deer go onto the hood of the car and then into the windshield as we drove past her. My heart stopped. Is nothing I've ever seen before. Although I didn't almost die, if she hadn't been in that lane and we had been driving just a little bit slower, it would have been our car that got hit, and it was the same size car. She drove a Nissan Altima, and my dad drove a Dodge Intrepid. Yep, Intrepid. So it's just the same size. But the third way that I almost came to an end was very stupid of myself, and I regret everything that went into making this decision. But regardless, I decided one day, my junior year of high school, to pour a liter of gasoline on top of a fire pit and then continue to light it on fire, in which case it exploded in my face. Yup, second-degree burns, all right here, 1 week before prom. It was awful. The worst experience, hands down, of my entire life. I got life flighted to Boston. They told me that I was probably going to die because I had a 50-50 chance of, if I had breathed in the fire, my lungs wouldn't be able to last for much more than 24 hours, and if I didn't, then I would be fine. But it was still hard to tell, and I needed to go to Boston for that. Praise the Lord and thank everyone now that I'm safe. But those were the 3 most horrific incidences of my life. So here's my second video, and I hope that you enjoyed it and you learned a little bit more about myself. Take care. Ciao.